Hope you wavy. 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 Hope you gravy. 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 Just got a new notification for new One Punch Man manga. New One Punch Man. I watched One Punch Man season 1. Loved it. Watched a bit of One Punch Man season 2. Wasn't great. I have not read the manga though. Maybe the manga's great. I don't know. TBD. I'll have to find out. The only manga I'm reading right now is the Boruto manga. You know the manga Boruto? If you know Naruto, it's a spin-off of Naruto. The manga's decent. Anime is trash. There's a certain group of people that... What am I doing? It's day 60. It's day 80 of the Song a Day challenge. The goal is to make a song a day until the end of the year. So on day 80. Wow. I drop 7 songs every Friday, 7 songs. So link in description if you want to hear all that. Link in description. Song I made today is called it's called Love Me True. Yeah. Way. By my side, you're mine. No one else but you and I. All the time, my mind. Keep it running through my mind. All my pride, my side. Girl, I'm giving you my life. Got you with me, I'm good, I'm giddy. If I'm in a squeeze, I'll just squeeze your titty. Yeah, know you picky like a toothpick. Gotta get my shit together, gotta move quick. All these broke ass niggas on your phone. When he dial, all you getting is a tone. There's a bar and I promise that I'll reach it. In return, better promise that you keep it. It's digging and this hard, babe, please play your part. Relationships hard, but it's pain in the yard. Why don't I just make you mine? Oh, why don't I just make you mine? Oh, but would you love me true? Tell me, would you love me true? Baby, would you love me true? Baby, would you love me true? I need to know you're down. I need your ass around. Down like the ocean floor. Around like a UFO. In other words, can you top me, baby? Nasty bitch, please don't be no lady. Till death, even death can't take me away from you, girl, I'm staying. This love so rich, they don't make him like this. These streets so shared, girl, you know they're the pits. Thank you, God, I ain't going back there. I found me a fine-ass girl. Why don't I just make her mine? Oh, why don't I just make her mine? Oh, but would you love me too? Tell me, would you love me true? Baby, would you love me true? Baby, would you love me true? That was Love Me True. That was Love Me True. That was Love Me True. Love Me True. Love Me True. Why do why don't I just make you love me true, baby. Tingle body, tingle body, tingle body, tingle body, tingle. I forgot I had to pay these other people that assisted with my event. We didn't make that much money, so the fact that I still have to pay them is kind of crazy. But you know, they want to be paid, so you just gotta pay them. So I'm gonna just pay them like a little change. They didn't do much, but you know, you want to be in people's good graces so that when there's another event, they'll want to help you. And I did promise to pay them, so I should fulfill my promise. I was low key. This was bad of me, and I need to take the L for this. I was just gonna keep quiet, and I assumed everyone would just understand that I did not make a lot of money during this whole thing. So everyone should just, you know, let it slide. Because how it works with a lot of these things is people just help, usually for free. I did with the previous event that I helped with. Same people, by the way, same pool of people. This other girl within this group of people had her own event. I assisted. No one got paid then. She made a ton of money, by the way. She made way more than I did. She didn't pay anyone. And I was planning on paying people, but I was like, I made so little that I was just like, people will have mercy on me and just be like, we'll let it slide this time. No, no mercy. Pay us. So, you know, I'm gonna pay them a generous amount because I'm basically paying them like 30%, 33% of what I made that day, which is crazy. 33% is crazy when you consider that how much I put into the event, like monetarily, like it's not even close. Like what we made that evening is nothing close to what I invested into the venue, the sound equipment, the security, the food I had to buy that I was gonna then sell, and I had to make it and then sell it. And what else did I pay for? I think it was food, security, venue, sound equipment. I had to pay the guys that helped me set up the sound as well. I think that's it. But that stuff. Oh, there was some software I had to use that I had to pay for that as well. When you're DJing, there's the software you have to use. What else? Yeah. But what that amounted to was ridiculous. It was a lot. And I didn't even make a tenth of that. That's how little I made that day. And the fact that I still have to pay people from that small amount is crazy. It's crazy to me. It's like, have grace, guys. Have mercy on me. At least let me recover some of the cost. But anyway, I did promise, so I am going to pay them. But I can't pay them if I was... The thing is, I can't pay them like percentage-wise, because if we're being realistic, how much they didn't contribute that much. So based on the contributions, what percentage do they get? Maybe 5%. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't... if I pay them that much, it's going to be so little. So I had to be like, okay, let me give them like X amount, which when you add it, when you do the maths, it's like 33% of what I actually made that day, which is ridiculous, but at the same time, it is what it is. But yeah, I think, when you're coming up in this music space and art in general, people should be willing to. A lot of stuff is going to be free work. Like, you're not going to get paid for a lot of stuff coming up. But I should make it a prerogative to pay people when I can. But realistically, when you're helping people out on projects, you're not going to get paid because everyone's broke. Everyone's struggling. You know what I'm saying? But when you are making money, like a lot, you should pay people. I think it's only fair. Just to maintain goodwill and to be fair and yeah, to support each other. You can't run away with all the cash and people are helping you. So I think it's good to pay them, and they didn't have to help me. They didn't have to show up that day. I could have been by myself. Handling everything myself, but they were kind and generous enough to be there and assist me. So, I should pay the people. There's 4 left. There's 4 left. The Gumball saga is nearly at a close. By the way, that girl I was telling you about yesterday, the one I DM'd, and I asked her about her art and stuff. Remember that? If you don't watch the previous video, she hasn't said anything, and I think it's over. I think I must have said something that killed the vibe or something that made it boring. If anyone was paying attention in the previous video, let me know what I said that might have turned off. Or maybe I didn't say anything that turned her off and she's just... I'd imagine she is talking to a bunch of guys right now. Even if she's not. But I'd imagine she has options. So it's like she might just have moved on. It's hard, man. It's hard. Finding like because like finding like love, because you could go the dating app route. I don't want to do that. That's I don't like it. And then what, Instagram DMing, that's not an option. I mean, it's a last resort type thing. Like dating apps, it's a last resort when you have nothing left. Preferably, you want to meet people naturally. Like, university is a good place to meet someone that a potential partner, life partner, someone you're going to get married to. University, the places you meet such people. University, the workplace, church, I guess high school, but it's high school. People aren't serious in high school. What else? Those are the typical, those 3 main places are listed: university, church, the workplace. Those are like where people most frequently find partners. And then you'll get your obscure places here and there where you might meet someone Like like, oh, I met her at a coffee shop or some random thing like that, which is rare. It doesn't often happen. Oh, I met her at a concert. Da 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 da. I can see that happening. Like, because concerts are actually good places to meet people. Because especially like that period of time before the artist gets on stage and people are just waiting and everyone's just standing there just waiting, talking, da 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 da. Like that period of time, you can actually approach someone because sometimes a girl will be standing by herself. Her friends have gone to get drinks. They're coming back. She's just standing there on her phone by herself. I was at the Russ the rapper Russ. I was at a Russ concert and I was seeing that. I was like, oh my god, like you could actually meet people in places like this. Like it could just be like, and there'll be intermissions, there'll be pauses between songs sometimes where you're turning up, turning up, turning up, and you can end up turning up with someone. Like it's just the vibe, the environment is just conducive for meeting people. I was like, okay, and I actually, the people next to me, like this guy, just randomly started talking to this girl. I was like, oh, yeah, it makes sense, and it's not weird or creepy. It's just you can just the atmosphere is just very like open and conducive for people to meet each other. So well, I wouldn't classify concerts as. I don't think that happens a lot, but I do think it is a good place to meet people. But I wouldn't put it in the same category as church, university work because just statistically speaking, I don't think it's concerts are anywhere near those other three in terms of the volume of people that meet each other and get married in those environments. So I say all that to say it's hard, man, to meet people now because I'm not in university. My job doesn't have a lot of women. It's a family business, so it's like it's just my mom and my brother, and customers come through, but it's what I'm saying. It's not. Yeah, it's not like a lot of young 20 something girls buying couches. Single 20 something year old girl. There's this one girl, she's very pretty, but I actually could make a move, but you'd have to be very careful with that because she's a customer and you want to be professional. But she is pretty and yeah, I could try something with her. But I don't know how I would even go about that without being weird or so I'd rather just not. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just keep it professional. But yeah. I think the best thing I can do right now is to continue to because I noticed that having a car has made me a bit more attractive to some girls. They like being picked up and dropped off and whatever, whatever. And I feel like it makes you seem competent, like you have your life together. So I can continue to build myself. I've secured that aspect of my life. I've got a car I can drive. My finances are okay. I'm not broke. We can go on dates and stuff, which is also nice. A lot of guys are broke. I realize it's actually an advantage being employed, having money, because a lot of these guys are broke, and girls will be telling me stories of like dates they've been on with broke guys and the stupid things they do, and I was just like, damn, you should really get a job if you're a guy and you're trying to impress a girl. Like, it's important. So I can just keep elevating in that regard. And yeah, just overall as an individual, just getting my shit together. And I think I'll attract someone at some point. I think at some point, like the girl that I was talking to before she stopped saying anything. I think when you develop yourself enough, at some point, girls like that, they'll pay attention. They won't ignore you. um, but yeah. So any of fellas listening, it's the key, man. You just literally just have to work on yourself and put yourself out there. And I think girls will assess you and be like, because that's an important thing for them. Like, is this guy well put together? What does my life look like with him? That's what they think about. I think guys, we just look at it as from if she's pretty and do I like her vibe? Girls are thinking about a million other things besides that. Besides how attractive you are and whether they like you or not. Like, they're thinking about security and how capable you are, and all this other stuff. Your personality and your looks aren't enough. But yeah. Anyway, let me pray and get out of here. Let me pray and get out of here. I like to pray at the end of all my videos. It's just like positive affirmations, really. Just good vibes, sprinkling some blessings on ya. So I hope you accept the kind words, regardless of your relationship with prayer. I hope you can accept them as kind, gracious words. Okay? Dear Father God, I thank you for this individual watching this video right now. Thank you for blessing them. Thank you for making them whole and unique. Thank you that you're guiding them on a path of righteousness and a path of prosperity. Thank you that you're blessing their hearts and mind, with peace, a true sense of peace. That when they lay down at night, they sleep easy, good rest, good dreams. They wake up feeling rejuvenated, feeling fresh, ready to take on the day. I thank you that you bless each day of this individual's life. Good health, long life, and happiness over them. Good health, long life, and happiness over them. Prosperity, peace, family, friends. I thank you that you're blessing their family and friends. Good health, long life, and happiness over them as well. Thank you that you're blessing their finances, abundance and in wealth as well. That their life is manageable, that they're getting by, that they're at peace. Most importantly, they're at peace. Thank you for your blessing and your provision, Lord. In your mighty name I pray. In your mighty name I pray. Amen, 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 amen. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next video.